to the virtual English class. Today, we are going to talk about different time. There are different time when we talk, right? Sometimes we talk about yesterday, sometimes we talk about today, and sometimes about tomorrow. Yes, we are going to talk about these different times in this unit. Topic for today's lesson is describing time, and it is from Unit 6. We are going to practice skills like speaking, reading, and writing. Are you ready, students? Well then, let's start with some questions. What are you doing now? Or what do you do every day? You are watching this video now, right? Yes, and you are also writing different things. While watching this video, you are taking notes, or you are also talking to your parents. And you are also might be having tea or your water, right? Yes, you do different things. You are doing different things. Now let's talk about what did you do yesterday. Yesterday, you did different things from the morning to the evening, right? Yes. What did you do? I can guess that you woke up early, you had breakfast, you washed your clothes or cleaned your rooms, you played with your friends, and you also talked to your family members, and you had delicious food. You went outside to play football or different games, right? Didn't you? Yes. And what are you going to do tomorrow? You are going to do different things like today or yesterday. Like you will play games, you will visit friends, you will do assignments from the school, right? Okay, here I have talked about different times. I talked about 3 different times. I'll show you here. That was, we talked about yesterday, we talked about today, and we also talked about tomorrow. Yes, we have different time. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. In English grammar, we call this yesterday is a past, and today is present, and tomorrow is future. All right, students, now we are going to talk about these different times while we are speaking, while we are practicing English language. When you speak, when you talk to your friends, you talk in different times like yesterday, today, or tomorrow. So in grammar, you can say past, present, and future. So we have different words for them, right? Do you know that? Okay, then when we are going to describe time, we are going to focus on past time or past tense in this lesson. So if you are ready with your books and your paper, please open your book on page number 48 and get ready for studying with me. All right, students, I'd like to start today's lesson with a chant from your book. There we have verbs of past tense, or the things that is already done or that is done yesterday. Let me show you the chant. We are going to sing this chant. Okay, students, are you ready to sing? Okay, then let me first show you how to sing this chant. I have arranged some of the words. Some of the words are not pronounced, so you can sing it in a better way. Okay, you can follow this, this kind of arrangement of the words. Let me sing this. On Sunday I had a dream. On Monday I went to stream. On Tuesday there was a float. On Wednesday a pond of blood. On Thursday I cleaned them all. On Friday I came home. On Saturday I woke up and I had a big scream. Okay, that is the way that we are going to sing together now. That's how we can sing. Can you sing and clap together? Okay, let's try it once with me. On Sunday I had a dream. On Monday I went to stream. On Tuesday there was a float. On Wednesday a pond of blood. On Thursday I cleaned them all. On Friday I came home. On Saturday I woke up and I had a big scream. Is it easy for you? I hope that you can sing it well. You can follow some tune like wheels on the bus go round and round. Can you try this? Okay, please try this. Now let me explain some of the things that we have in this chant. What do you see here? What are the names of the days in a week? And how many days are there in a week? Do you know, students? Yes, there are 7 days in a week. What are they? What are the names of those days? Can you name them? Look at the chant. Where are they? Can you read here? Yes, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There are 7 days in a week, right? Yes. And we do a lot of things in those days. And when we pass these days, then that becomes past. Past tense, or the things that we did yesterday or already done before. So here, what is done on different days? Look here, on Sunday, there is a dream. Someone dreamed. On Monday, there was a stream. The person went to a stream. And on Tuesday, the person went to, or there was a flood. And on Wednesday, there was a pond of blood. And on Thursday, the person or the girl you see here in the picture cleaned them all. And on Friday, she came home. And on Saturday, she woke up and she had a scream. Okay, now let me first show you some meanings of these words. What are dreams and stream? I'll show you here with pictures. Okay, dream. What is a dream? Yes, when you sleep, you see some picture, right? Like watching a movie in your dream. And that is an imaginary, or you don't think that they are really, we are dreaming. Another word is stream. Stream means a kind of small river. Okay, there you see water flowing, right? And another word we have there is flood. And flood means when the water level rises up, when there is much water, and it goes around your place or home or around the jungle or out of the way or out of the stream, and that becomes flood. Okay? That is what we call flood. Another word is blood. What we have in our body, we have blood. What is the color? Yes, the color is red. All right, then we have another word, scream, in the chant. Screaming is making loudest sound. Sometimes when you don't like something, or when you are scared, or you are afraid of something, what you do? You scream, right? And you make a loud sound. Okay, do you get the meanings? Now let's have a look at the poem again, or the chant again. Here we read dream, stream, that's blood, and this one is blood, and it's the picture of screaming. Now let's look at the chant again. You can sing this like I sang before. Now let's have a question. Have a look at the question here. We have to do the exercise like finding any 3 pairs of rhyming words. What are the rhyming words? Do you know? Yes, rhyming words are those matching words which have similar sound or sometimes letters. They have similar letters. For example, look here, dream and stream have similar sound and they match together, right? So we call them a rhyming word or rhyming words. Okay, another exercise you have to do is write the past verbs from the chant. We are talking about the past time, or we are describing time in the past. So please look at the words or verbs that are in past forms, that they show past events. So there are 2 things that we are going to do. Do you guess which are the verbs here? Which are the verbs? Is it Sunday a verb? Is it dream a verb? No. Sunday is a name of a day, and dream is another name for when you see something while sleeping. And there is had a verb, this one is the verb, okay? So it is in the past form. Likewise, here went is there, another verb, and was. Likewise, we have these verbs in the past. Now can you list them? I'll give you 5 seconds. Please look at all the chant and please copy them on your copy. Okay, did you do that? Okay, then I'll show you are right or not. Let's check. Here are the pairs of rhyming words from the chant. Dream is rhyming with stream, and scream is rhyming with home. Another one, blood, rhymes with flood. Okay? Okay, these are the rhyming words from the chant. Now let's look at the past verbs from the chant. Had, was, saw, cleaned, came, woke up. These are the past verbs. Do you know the present verbs of these words? Okay, I'll tell you. Please note it down. Okay, had has present verb is have, was has present verb is, cleaned has clean, came has come, saw has present verb see, woke up has present verb wake up. Okay, so these are the past verbs of those present verbs. Are you clear, students? We will see it later too. Let's move to the exercises for speaking about past time. Let's have a look at the picture from your book. This is the picture and the exercise for practicing speaking from your first page of the unit. It is on your page number 48. Please have a look at the picture. What are the 2 girls doing? The 2 girls are having discussion, or they are having a talk. All right, let's read and find out what they are talking about. When did you come? Okay, A is asking, when did you come? Yesterday. So the first one is talking about the time when someone came. And she says, yesterday. And what time? At 10. And while asking about the time, you can also ask like, what time? And at 10 means at 10 o'clock. Okay? You can simply say at 10, at 5, at 6 when someone says what time. Okay? So when someone asks you, what are you going to say? When someone says, when did you come? You can say yesterday, today, or the day before yesterday, or you can even say the names of the days like Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday, like this. So when you want to ask someone, if someone or your friend is in your area recently, you can ask, when did you come? All right, can you ask like this? Okay, then let's see another conversation. Here you see a girl and a boy having a conversation. What are they talking? Let's see. Where did you go for holiday? To Chitawan. If someone wants to know about the place that someone went for holiday or for visiting, then you can use where. For time, you used when earlier. Now for place, you use where, and then use did again to talk about that was happening in the past. Where did you go for holiday? To Chitawan. The answer is to Chitawan. And how long did you stay? How long did you stay? For a month. How long means how many months, how many days. Okay, so this is the length or duration of the days or month. You can ask like this. How long? You can use how long for asking someone staying for some period of time. Okay, can you use how long and ask question? You can ask like this again. How long did you stay? And you can answer for a month, for a week, for a year, okay, for a day. You can answer like this. For means about that period here. Okay, a month means 1 month. Okay, are you clear, students? Okay, then let's move to another conversation here. You see there are two people. They are talking on the phone. Let's see what are they talking about. When are you arriving? Arriving means coming to the place where someone has called to. On Saturday. The answer is on Saturday. And what time? At 5 in the evening. Once again, you can use the time like at 5, at 6, at 7 in the evening, in the morning, or in the afternoon. You can use like this for answering. Okay? Are you clear, students? All right, then let's look at another conversation. Before that, let me explain to you that this one is not in the past tense because someone hasn't arrived. Okay? So she is just calling now and expecting someone to come. Okay? She is calling and he hasn't come. So it is not the past tense. So just it's expecting to come on near day. Okay, now let's have a look at another conversation. There are two boys, you see, they are talking, right? Yes. And one asks like this, when is your terminal exam? Next month. When will it finish? In a week. Okay, when someone asks for some date or some exact time in a year, then you can use when is your exam, when is your birthday, or when is your time or date for going abroad or going to a city. So you can use when is your for someone's plan or someone's time in the future. Okay? So can you use this sentence, question, and ask someone? And you can answer if someone asks you like this, next month, next week, next year, the next day, or tomorrow. And when will it finish? When will it finish means in what period of time it finishes. So the answer is in a week. In a week means in 7 days. Okay, students? Okay, in a week means in 7 days. All right, students, now we have practiced this conversation. Now let's look at the another information about time. Let me talk about, again make you clear about the time here. Now we have now that is present. We have yesterday or last time that we call it past in the English grammar. And there we have tomorrow or next time, next week or next day, that is we call future. Okay, are you clear, students? And we have different verbs for them. Let me show you. For past, we use different word. For example, for talk, you say in present simply talk, okay? And in past, you say talk. Or yesterday, I talked. Today or every day, I talk here. And in future, you use will plus first form of verb like this. And we have regular and irregular verbs as well. For regular we use just ed to change the verbs. For irregular we change the words. For example, some words like, let's write here present form go. The past form of go becomes went. So when you are talking about yesterday, you have to use went, not yesterday I go. You have to say yesterday I went. All right, students? And when you are talking about tomorrow, you cannot say tomorrow I go. You have to say tomorrow I will go. So this is how we use different time. Yes, we are today focusing mainly on past verbs. So let's continue what we are going to practice. Here I have more examples for the verbs here. Past tense means already happened, that is already done. You have finished something, doing something or eating or maybe writing, then it becomes past. And you say talked, I looked, I arrived, I came, I wrote something, I finished something. So you are using past tense here. For present tense happening now, you can say I talk, I look, I arrive, I come for now. And for future, you can say I will talk, I will look, I will go, I will arrive, I will come. Likewise, you have more other list of verbs you can ask or look for in your book. Let's see the questions, how you can ask, okay? With the help of some when and some did questions, you can ask for past events. Like when, you can use the question words when, where, how, and what. And there you need some words that you need to be careful. Like here, we have did. We have where, and did, and did. There are two kinds of question here, right? Sometimes you need did, and sometimes you need where to make questions in the past. And let's look at the verbs that we can use here. Come, burn, reading, stay, do. When did you come? You can say, when did you come? And you can say, when were you born? You can say, where were you born? How long did you stay? What did you do? Okay, I'll show you some difference here with where and did. When you are using did, when you ask questions with did, you always use the first form of the verb here. Look here, after did, here is come. After here is the D, another D, and stay. This is the verb 1 or first form of the verb. And we have do here. Do you see this? And when you use where, you can use either verb 3, where, when were you called, or when were you born. And when you are using where, you can use ing form as well for continuous. For example, where were you reading? Okay, let's see the answers, possible answers. You can answer like this. You can say, I came here yesterday. For when did you come? You cannot say, I come here yesterday. You have to say, I came here yesterday. For when did you come? Okay, students? You change the verb, you avoid the did question, and you make the come verb here came, or the past form of the verb come. Another one is was. Here, I was born on 28th February. For when were you born? You can answer like this. Another one is where were you reading was the question. You can answer I was reading in a library. Okay? Okay, let's see the another sentence here. Answer, you can say where did you stay, or how long did you stay was the question. You can say I stayed for 3 days. Here you change the verb now. In the did question there was verb 1, but there in the answer you have to make it verb 2 or past tense. Okay, students, are you clear? Okay, that's good. Now let's see, I cleaned all my room. What did you do was the question. And you can say, I cleaned all my rooms. You use past verbs here. You can say, if someone asks you, what did you do? Then you can say, I cleaned, I wrote, I did homework, I played football, volleyball, I met my friends. Likewise, you can use any past verbs with these your pronoun, and you can answer the question in the past. All right, students, now let's have a look at the exercise here again for reading. Here are again the question in the past and some answer. All right, students, are you ready to read this? Okay, please read along with me. How many people were there in class yesterday? Teacher says. Rafika, there were 21, madam. Here you see how many people were, where you can see the verb here. There were 21, madam, but the attendance shows only 20. Attendance shows only 20 means there are only 20 people in the attendance. You are right, madam, but there were 21 in class, madam. The student, Rafika, again saying, there were 21. The attendance was 20, but there were 21 people in the classroom. Again, teacher says, what do you mean, Rafika? Are you mad? She is surprised. And Rafika says, one of us is surely mad, madam. When did you stop counting yourself a person? Here, what Rafika says is that teacher forgot to count herself, and she said there were 20 people because she had 20 attendance, right? So actually Rafika was right, right? Did you get the story here? Okay, students, you can practice reading this conversation with your friends or brother and sister. Okay, let's move to the another, and let's have a look at the verbs here. Where is here, where, and did question here. Now let's look at the example writing for someone in past. Here we have some information about a person. The name of the person is Numa, and her date of birth is October 6, 1990. Place of birth Marfa Mustang, and education SLC. Favorite person mother. Favorite singer Tara Devi. Hobby reading and music. Aim social worker. Okay, for this information we have an example, okay, about a person's description in the past. Let's see here what is there about Numa Sherpa. Let me read it for you. The girl in the photograph is Numa Sherpa. She was born on the 6th of October 1990. She was born at Marfa in Mustang. She completed her SLC only last year. The person she likes most is her mother. Her favorite singer is Tara Devi. She likes reading books and listening to music. Her only aim in life is to be a social worker. All right, did you get all the information here, which we saw here in here? All the information are put here. You see different verbs used here, like is, was here, completed, likes, is, and likes, and is here. For normally talking about, general things that is happening now, you use is, because we can see the photograph now, so we use is, and she was born on the 6th October means she was born not now, it was a long ago, and she was born in Marfa Mustang, and here she completed SLC means she has already finished completing SLC. So we use completed means past verbs. Yes, she did in the past. And you can express likes and dislikes, or if your favorite things in present form, like she likes, she is, and yes, she used to be, sorry, she is, or am is to be a social worker. You can talk about aims and likes and dislikes, or your favorite things, your hobbies in present, but things that you do in the past, you have to use past verbs. Are you clear, students? Okay. Now let's write a similar thing, similar paragraph for a person named Rezia. Okay. We have information, date of birth here, January 15th, 1924, and place of birth, Panitanki, Biratnagar. Education, B.Ed. Favorite person, Mother Teresa. And hobby, writing poems. Aim, educate the poor. All right, let's see how we can write in the similar way about which we read about Numa Sherpa. Let's see what we can look for. We can follow the same format and change the name and date of birth and the place of birth and the education here and her likes and her favorite things. Okay, her aim we can change, and you can write the similar piece of information. Are you clear, students? The words that I have made pink here can be changed with the information given here. You can pick this information and put it in the place here. Let me show you how you can. Here I have put the information. Look, the girl in the photograph is Rezia. She was born on January 15, 1924. So she was born at Panitanki, Biratnagar. She completed her B.Ed only last year. The person she likes most is her mother. Her favorite person is Mother Teresa. She likes writing poems. Her only aim in life is to educate the poor. Let's see here. I have put the information which are underlined here. Rezia, she was born on here. I have put the date. You can put here the address and the education here, and her and her favorite person, and her another hobbies and her aim. Okay? Likewise, you can write about yourself, your friend, or someone you know. Can you do this now? Okay, please try writing on your copy. Okay, students? All right, so we have come to the ending of our lesson today. I'm going to summing up what we learned in this lesson. We learned there are 3 different times: past, present, and future. And past verbs tell us about event happened in the past. Okay, the things that happened in yesterday or on previous day are described with the past verbs. For example, the verbs that we can use for describing the previous events we can use was were, looked, came, went, and so on. You can have a lot of such words. And we use simple past tense for past actions. Right? And did questions are followed by the first form of the verbs. As I said earlier, we can use the question did questions with the first form of the verbs. We saw already, like, did you do your homework? Or did you eat rice? So here, do and eat are the first form of the verbs. So with the did, you use first form of the verbs. These are the things that we learned today. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can practice with your textbook along, and you can take notes and do the exercise and show to your teacher. Thank you very much for taking participation in this video lesson. Have a great time. Thank you so much for watching this video.